Okay, all that to get to this point. That does fit up in there pretty good though. So why is the thing not going in the hole when it's assembled? Pop.
Yep.
You don't get that one covers it, do you? So why are we not getting that? Push in as an assembly. It's not in there. It won't go in. Push it really hard.
Sound like it went in, huh?
Yes, it did. Now room to get the screwdriver, clear the head, and make it go in all the way. It ain't in there. It's not going. Pop that time.
Just that tight, huh?
Still looks like it's in there all the way to me. See a difference in height? It was way down here before.
Alright. So, there you go.
Now I can rotate it. Couldn't do that before. They're very, very hard to get in there.
It's even hard to tell, huh? When they are in there.
No, you can see it when it's in there. So if you look right over here, you can see how the cover's way up inside the. See how it's up there pretty deep? And this one over here was not in there deep until I popped it. When it popped, it went up in there deep. Before that, it was like about this far down further. Same with these over here when you look at them down in there. Finally got that one to go in, but see, this other one's not in there. I don't think this one's in. I don't know if you can see in there at all, but this one's up higher than this one. You can see it. But it's really hard to see.
You can't see it though. It looks like you're about like 100 thou or something down, huh?
Yeah,
Gasket width or whatever.
because it's not in there. No. We already know if we put the cover in there, it should be about halfway. You can see how this one here looks to be at the right height though. So I'd say that one's probably in there, even though it looked like it wasn't. See, the cover's not coming down, so it's in there. So it's in there. It didn't look like it was in there, but it's in there. And I can rotate the whole assembly as an assembly. It's in there too, because when it's bind up, you can't rotate it at all.
All right.
I can rotate this one until it popped in. But now, see, once it's in there, I can move it. So you turn the whole assembly as an assembly. So they fit, but very tightly. So this one here was definitely not happy the way it was. Popped. Alright, so let me put this back together again. So you gotta take it apart to find out what's going on. See, panels aren't this much a pain in the ass to work with anymore.
Exactly.
So now you just get to put it all back together again. Except you better put the push rod in there before you forget that. If you don't put that push rod in there, we'll tear it all back apart one more time. Springy dinghy is in there. Springy, washer, and seal. Pull that thing down. All right. You can just get this in.
Yeah.
Good. You do it again.
The gasket's off again.
I can tell because it's not working.
I bet right there. Still off.
There.
There you go.
No, it is.
Still off.
Yep. That's what you're holding in.
Yeah, it looks better.
And this bolt keeps it moving where it belongs. Lines up. You looking for routes back there?
Just checking out that flathead. 55.
55,
The
35,
35, sorry.
20 years off. It's like calling your bike an evil. Way off. Give or take 20 years.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not much.
Goes pretty quick.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
See, I'll know everything in no time, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Might be 20 years off, but
Yeah, what, 20 years? Yeah, that's not nothing. It's just one generation of Harleys usually, 20 years. So what's the longest running Harley made?
I couldn't tell you. Kind of pathetic, I know. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Bouchard, and I couldn't tell you that. I'm gonna say it was one of the early ones for sure. I don't think it's the Evo, but it might be. I don't think it is.
84 to 99.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
2000 if you count the FXR.
Alright,
How many
so
years is that?
FXR, I think is what, like, I know there's 93 to what, 96 or something?
84 to 99 or 2000. How many years is
That was
that?
way off.
That's
Hey, I was closer than 20 years, but
That's a 16-year run.
yeah. So what year is the oldest Harley?
What year twin cam come out?
Mine? 2020?
99.
Ah, the twin cam. Alright.
What year they quit making them?
I don't know. I don't
17.
think mine's 15, right? Yeah.
17.
17.
I think 17 was last year.
So that's the longest running one?
No.
Alright.
What years is that?
99 to 17, I'd say it's 18 years.
Yep.
Could be 20 off, but
18.
alright.
M8s?
I couldn't tell you. I'd say what?
3 years.
Alright, yeah. That's what I figured.
Not very many. Shovelheads?
No.
66 to 84. How many years is that?
66 to 84. 18 years again.
Same as twin cam. Panheads?
I'm gonna say that's the longest one, I think, but I'm not sure.
48 to 65.
65, yeah.
48 to 65. So that's 17 years, right?
Pretty much.
Alright.
Get a recurring number here.
Okay.
Yeah. Knuckleheads?
A free water.
36 to 47.
Yeah.
Shortest one, 11.
Nice.
So what? A shovelhead, is the longest one,
No, twin cam.
or flathead?
Twin cam with shovels.
It's a flathead then, or what else? They got?
Ironhead,
Ironhead?
57 to 85.
That's a long run.
How many years is that?
57 to 85. I'm gonna say that's 28 years. I might be way off, but
23.
23 years.
I see. It's under 20 off.
A couple of years, huh?
Yeah.
We picked on ironheads.
That's a long run.
Evo Sportsters, 84 to
Sporties, yeah.
03.
Nice.
How long was that?
19.
19.
So it turns out the Ironhead is the longest running one.
No.
Huh?
What about the new rubber mount iron sporty Evo piece of crap?
I don't know. I know they can't hold a clutch for shit.
That's all Florida current. They're still making it. All
Really?
Florida current.
16.
10 years in a row.
Still not the longest one though.
What about V-Rod?
The figure.
Not bad as knuckle, that's for sure. Yeah, V-Rod might even be shorter than knuckle. I don't know how many years they made a V-Rod. I don't know what year they started the V-Rod.
1 year on.
1 year. Yeah. All the way to the carrot.
Yeah.
Yeah, K model was a short. They were the shortest. They're 42 to. They're 52 to 56. They were short.
Yeah.
Only got fucking 5 years.
Man, even the M8 did better than that, huh?
Well, almost.
Yeah. Why'd they go away from the cable?
Sportsters.
All right.
You see the top end turn into a Sportster.
Mm-hmm.
A wrench. So I think probably add that to the Ironhead. It's the same,
Yeah.
same motor. So you got the 45 flathead. Came out in 29. And they ran it through 52.
Wow.
So, what year is that?
I can't count that high.
29 to 52? 33. That's 23 years. Trikes they kept making all the way to 72 though.
The trike?
29 to 72.
Oh
What year is
wow.
that?
Oh shit.
That's the longest run.
Yeah.
So that'd be what?
By far.
Over 50, right?
29 to 79. 72.
Yeah.
Sometimes they said
Wow.
73 on some, they say. 72, 73, there's arguments on that one, but anyway, that's a couple years. I don't know what that is. What is it? Do it in your head. Where's my wrench at? So still my torque wrench.
It's at the back. It's at the very back. The car.
Yeah, it's on the
The little snap on.
oil pan.
So you got 29,
Was it 29 to 61?
72,
72.
or 73, depending on who you want to talk to.
It's gonna be 53 years, right? Could be 5 off again, but
Or 10.
yeah, probably.
41.
41. Check your math out there. Where's the other wrench go? Where's the
So
red
it's
hammer
on your
wrench?
oil pan too, behind you, the Allen one.
Where's it all behind me? I can't see it. You're doing on purpose, aren't you? It's a couple years.
Yeah.
Now, technically, if you want to separate solos from trikes, then you would lose, you'd stop. But see, they made this trike from 32 to 72. So that's 40 years they made the trike.
Oh. That's crazy though.
That's if you want to separate the two. It's not much different, two bikes. One has two wheels back, one's got one.
Mm-hmm.
Same motor, same training.
They're in the flathead trim? Sorry. The flathead 270?
Well, I prefer 2 wheels, not 3.
They also made JDs, the J series stuff. They
Right.
made those came out in the. I'm not sure the first twin was. Thinking like 9, and they ran them through 29. This 20-year run.
Yeah.
The J stuff. Actually, J is a 1200. The first one I owned was 1000. I don't know what they call the other ones. I'm not real good on the early stuff. I go back to 30. Get before that, I get kind of frosty on it.
Fair enough.
The shortest run I know of is the 19 and 20. They made an opposed twin front to rear. 2 years.
What's your favorite?
It's the shortest run Harley that I know of.
What's
2-year
your-
run.
What's your favorite?
Flathead.
WR.
Oh, WR?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flatted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Race bike.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it would have been a Survey bike.
Cervicar? No, not a chance. Here go pop.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's rotating. That one's rotating, so those are good. I already got the tops popped in first. See, everybody fast forwards the video and miss all the comments in between. You have to come back and play that.
Well, I'm the one recording it, so you might not even have any video by the time you're done.
You did
And I'm not even sure if we're recording.
Yeah, the light's still on, so I know it's.
Yeah. Nah, we are.
That one's not going in very good, even though I thought it was poked in. Got that one. I know that's in there, but it stayed in. Just cover's a little long still. See, it's almost 3/4 of a deal. But the one that came out really, really tight, must be this one. Yeah, it's tight. Get in there. Ah, I think it's in there. It's still not in there. Jeez. That is a tight one. I can't rotate it because it's jammed solid. There it goes. Oh, that thing has got some tension on it. So this is the tightest one. It's way tight, but it was installed. It was in.
Like a Monday or Friday maybe.
It's
And they
in
did
there.
that counter bore on there.
It's up in there all the way, but it's got an extra 1/8 inch of compression on it, so it's really tight. And I can feel it slide on the O-rings, but it's got tension on them. I don't know why. All right, so those are in. So these I like to run the motor through to make sure everything works before I button it up for real.
Alright.
Alright.
So is that gonna be it?
Take a rest break.
Alright.
Blood in my legs.